Hi, I'm Des and welcome to episode 2 of The Long Dark. The end of the last episode we were kind of left in a really horrible position. So we were stuck out in the middle of the night. Not a lot on us, not that many resources. We've not got great methods for starting fires. We've not got great food supplies, and we're trying to find our way to a camp so that we can survive the night and live on to see another day. The screen is paused at exactly where that left off. Let's see what happens. Visibility in this snow is really bad. I seem to recall the cabin was off this way somewhere, so I might just kind of see if I can follow the tracks, but a little off to the left, so I can see when there's a path that's kind of going off that way. Because otherwise we really might just kind of walk past that cabin that we're after. Our lifey, tirednessy sort of thing is at 44% now. It's not good. I don't know what stage we actually pass out. Is it 0? Is it something slightly higher? Take a punt. This might be that turn off that we stopped off at. Here we go. So, looks like we've made it. Let us in. So straight away there, temperature's much nicer. Whew, feeling a lot better now. Our clothes are pretty wet, which isn't very nice, so that's not going to help things. But yeah, there's a load of beds upstairs, so I'm thinking if we can come up here and maybe break these wooden boxes, these wooden crates up, we might be able to then start a nice fire, have a kip, get warm, and see where that takes us. Oh, our flare's gone out, that's not helpful. Let's see if I can light that lantern again for a little bit. There we go. Okay. Was unlucky. It's got a 40% chance of success with that wood that we've got, so we've got a better chance of success with the stick, so we'll give it that another go. Hopefully we can make it, because otherwise we're going to run out of matches and stuff like that. Come on, let's just get this fire going. We may be in with a chance. It's funny how, you know, in a game like this you start getting emotionally attached. You fear for your character. It's like, you know, yeah, I could just start up another one, but I don't want to. I'd like to be able to survive and to do well with this guy. No fuel in my lantern, but we can break down this crate. Add that in there, that gives us a bit more time. You're going to see there was a chair over here as well, which I think we can break down. It's going to take a bit longer and a lot of calories, but it's going to give us 3 lots of that. so it will give us a bit more time for sleep and such forth. Whew. Just made it. So let's get some sleep. We really need to get some sleep. We've got some of the warmth around us. We've got this bed warmth bonus which gives us a +6, so I think we're probably going to be okay. I may just stand here for a few minutes to just kind of get really warm, because that seemed to be improving things a lot. I don't know what time of day it is. There's a questionable number of hours of darkness left. Let's get 5 hours sleep. There we go, we survived 22 hours and 8 minutes so far. We managed to make it through that night. 27% was that on water, is it? So we need to drink. We've got some decent water still, so we might as well use that for now and save that questionable water for when we really need it. Doesn't look like I did an amazing job. So maybe we better have this orange soda as well. And for those of you out there of a similar age who loves orange soda, Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? Yeah, Kenan and Kel, classic TV show from my childhood. I'm just looking forward to the moment when we find a tin of tuna later, then we can revive another classic moment from that TV show. Yeah. So one thing to note, we actually also have a crowbar now as well, so I don't know whether we can use that to break stuff down. This sort of implies just the hatchet, which is kind of a shame, because you'd think that you'd be able to use a crowbar to break some things. There you go. So we made it through. Happy days. We live another day. Sounds like we're still a little bit sleepy there. But let's see what it's like outside. Okay, so it's still early by the looks of it, but we've got enough daylight to get us going. Probably don't need this lantern out. Can I put that away now? There we go, so that's away. And I feel like the train tracks wasn't good to us, so maybe we try this way. Mystery Lake. So Mystery Lake was the name of the level, I suppose, the area, so maybe this is the right way to go. I mean, it seems really risky to me to be kind of walking across a frozen lake. But there does appear to be sort of building at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. There you go. How much easier our lives might have been if we'd have gone this way in the first place. But it gave us a bit of a cliffhanger for that first episode, and you know, we learnt a bit about how it all fits together. Fires, food, stamina, water. You know, that's something that we're going to look out for over this period, potentially, is water, because now we're on that sort of dubious water which kind of suggests it might make you feel a bit ill, which we don't really want. Some useful bits for fires. Sewing kit, not had a need for that yet, but you never know. Ooh, sardines, not quite tuna, but close. A rifle cartridge. Kind of need a rifle, but you know, we'll take it for now. Come on. Yes, some more matches, definitely useful. beef jerky. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Ooh, and a bit of firewood. It doesn't burn for long, unfortunately. That's a shame. I thought that might be one which actually kind of really fired us for quite a while. Oh, there's the way out. Happy days. So I'm guessing this one along here might have something similar in it. It's almost like they're kind of drip feeding us a path of little huts to follow now. Amazing what happens when you kind of go the right way.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
You're getting cold again, mate. I think after last night that this would be a doddle. Okay, so we got a bit more wood. What else we got? Another pry bar. Nothing.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Well, we'll find out. Okay, so did I check that? I feel like I checked that. Yeah.
So
Break ice.
cold.
Let's get a bit of fire on the go. I didn't even check the percentage of chance of survival then, but yeah, this 18% down here is kind of worrying. Yeah, man, nearly there. That's got it.
It worked.
Okay, let's see if we can get through this then. Because I'm thinking if we can get through, we might be able to get some fish, because we had a fishing line. Fishing tackle is required for ice fishing. Fishing tackle. Ugh. What? Damn it. Well, that's a shame. But you know, we know for future you need to get some fishing tackle, and then there's this fishing ice hole.
Nothing to drink.
Can we cook up a herbal tea now? Need some potable water. There we go. No longer thirsty. It was questionable, but it sorted out our problems. Temperature wise, I think we're probably doing okay. There's no kind of, I mean, no sign of anything worrying. Was that our stomach rumbling then? Let's try. It's a large edible mushroom, but why can't we eat it? Don't want to eat lantern fuel. Let's go with the jerky. Okay, so we're a bit hungry. Our calorie count is quite low. Tin of sardines. Gonna have to go for it. And then yeah, we really need to find some food. So I might go and brave it to the next point. I think we've warmed up enough for now. Looks like there's some a pier up ahead or something like that. So that might be quite good, because hopefully a pier also means another building. You can see a little hut in the distance. 2 buildings in fact actually. So yeah, I think we might be onto a winner there. Oh, there's some bits over there too. I suppose we should probably start at these ones and work our way around the lake a little bit. Happy days. This looks promising. We got our stamina back now, haven't we, as well, so we can do a bit of running. It should keep us warm too. Okay. Okay, the lake cabins. There we go. First glance, that's a whole lot of nothing, but
That'll come in handy.
yeah. If for nothing else, for burning. Burn them all. Yeah, so there's not a lot in here. I mean, we've got a few things which we could use as a fuel source, but kind of don't want to waste the time on those right at this minute. Could do with some more valuable bits. But we'll check out the other huts, and then we've got that second set of huts around the lake that we could see further up.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah, always cold. Okay.
Could end up being useful.
Could be. More wood, that's good. Socks. So can we change our socks now? Because, you know, are the other ones cold? Are they wet? Okay, so these warm ones have got a higher star, whatever that means. Looks like the temperature thing is about the same, but we'll go with that. Seems like that's a slightly warmer setup as well. Not container.
Lamp fuel. I could use those.
New t-shirt. So I'm guessing that's one of these. There we go. Extra bit of warmth. Things are starting to look a little bit more survivable. So we've got one more cabin here. Check out that one, and then we might need to kind of warm up or something. But then, yeah, we haven't found any food in there, or water, which are kind of critical. Go through the back door. Okay, what we got? Ooh, some nice clothes. Definitely worth putting that on. There we go, warm windbreak. That's going to be really helpful. Hungry again. Accelerant. There's no food. What's that? Just a mug. Okay, I think we need to get over to that other cabin, that other set of cabins I should say. Pretty smartish. Hopefully in there there's somewhere we can start a fire, and something we can eat. Because that percentage down there, 12%, I don't know whether that's, you know, we're 12% off getting hypothermia.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Do not faint on me. Another frozen corpse. Seeing far too many of these around. It's not suggesting this environment is great for surviving in. Here we go. What you got for me? Oh yes, food. Lovely food. Oh, condensed milk, how I love you so. Soda. A bit of firewood. Okay. That's that. Okay, decent. It's probably worth it at this stage because we really are going to have a fire going soon because we're feeling a little numb, we're getting tired. Can we create a campfire inside? No. Hypothermia risk 1%, frostbite risk 13%. cover up an afflicted area or find someplace warm before frostbite develops. Yeah, I've not found any gloves yet. Hypothermia. Don't really say what to do about that. I just kind of keep warm. Got a plus 6%, so it feels like one. Really need to start a fire. Let's see. This is all kind of
goddamn freezing.
Yeah, no. Might have to just go with it because both of those buildings are pretty trashed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just build a campfire. 100% chance of success because we really need it right now.
Thank goodness for that.
Need to add some fuel. Oh, that's good. So that gives us a few hours. So if we put down a roll max there, we can have a sleep for 4 hours. And I'm hoping that all of that's going to keep us going. Okay, so that's given us 20% chance. So we're looking much healthier now. Okay. It's kind of a shame that these buildings are so sort of dilapidated and that whatever was in them is now no longer useful. Because yeah, they might have been crucial to our survival. So we came from over that way. I can see there's like more around that way, so I'm going to carry on following this round and see. I mean, I think we had like 4 or 5 hours left of daylight there, so hopefully we can get to somewhere where we can get suitable quantities of food, warmth, to get us through the night, and then we can finish up on this episode. For now though, I'm going to have to chug on another one of those condensed milks. I think it's dusty, but it'll do. Yeah, that's much better. So yeah, we were getting massively hungry there. Okay, so another hut. That one's looking slightly bigger, maybe. Not sure, but hopefully we've got some decent gear in there. Okie dokie. More things to break. Peaches. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Sardines. More sardines. Good. This means we got some food. Yeah, that's kind of it though. Okay. It's not our stopping spot. We are not staying there. So, looks like there's another ice fishing place over that way. So, we'll move on over. Hopefully we might find some fish bait in this one, you know, because then we could use that to do a bit of ice fishing ourselves. See, it's not the most comfortable environment, but it does have a fire. We've got food. Got the doings to start the fire. Ooh, a hunting knife, useful. Let's see what else we got.
This could be really useful.
Nothing. Did I check this? No. Okay. Dog food. Well, in emergencies, you never know. We've got daylight hours showing us somewhere. It's got to be getting close. Starting to go a little bit darker. Trying to work it out. This kind of looks like there's sort of two routes there. Is that the way I came from? I'm not so sure that it is. Oh, we're getting hungry again. So yeah, it looks like there's a bit more going on around here. Check this guy out. No doubt this is the one we came. Oh, it is, isn't it? I think this is our cabin up there. Yeah, looks like we've been all the way around now. So it might be worth us going back to our Canada flag cabin, and then potentially we could head off down that route in the morning. Because at the minute, we're getting towards the end of the day.
Place to rest.
Exactly. He needs to find a place to rest. And as far as we know, there could be nothing anywhere nearby. So I think that was quite a successful run around the lake. So let's get to the cabin and survive the night. Hopefully, as well, we can get that hypothermia and frostbite levels up. Still really need to find some gloves. It's a shame. I mean, maybe we can craft them somewhere. There was that crafting table in there, so maybe with that sewing kit and some of that cloth that we've got, we can make something for our hands, I suppose. What was that then? Cattail plant. Okay, used for tinder. Might as well take it for now. Okay, and we're back home. So whilst I'm here, I'll check out the workbench, see what options we've got. Arrows, can't do any of that. Bedroll, coat, pants, boots, fishing tackle. So we need a hook. So we've got the line, but we don't have the hook. And we need cured gut. Lovely. Need 3 lots of scrap metal in order to make a hook. Guts to make the snares. We can create a torch. But is it useful at this stage? I don't know. Aha, there's a hook. Missed out on that hook earlier.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
So that means we should be able to make fishing tackle. So we got the fishing tackle. I guess what we need next is the bait to go on it, maybe. Don't know whether you can use it without bait, really. I guess you can do, you just got less chance of a bite. Starting to get a bit chilly again. Just double check around here for everything. We checked all through those. Is that weight thing telling us we're fat? So we've got too much stuff. That's not really good for us. What can we get rid of? So we can probably get rid of these shoes. Don't need them anymore. Some old socks. We've got a lot of fuel which we're going to use up soon, so that's okay. Otherwise, I don't know there's that much we can get rid of. I mean, we've got 2 bedrolls. Do we really need both? That's not great for us. We might as well get rid of that. Actually, can we do stuff with them? We should have checked that beforehand. So actions, harvest it, so we can get some cloth. So whilst we're inside in the warm, these are probably all sorts of really good things to do. There's our fishing tackle. We don't want to do that in a minute. And that flare's no good, so that's the old. Harvest them for some cured leather. Guessing we can then use that to repair any shoes that get damaged or something like that, or upgrade them maybe. That's those rubbishy socks. I'm getting a bit tired now. Not to mention hungry, thirsty.
I could just lay down right here.
So let's eat some peaches. That's just a bit better there. Haven't really come across any. Required to craft and prepare clothes. Crafting. I've explored 7% of the world so far. Interesting.
Now we're cooking with gas.
How did I not search the corpse? I felt sure I'd searched the corpse. Oh well. Gives us some extra footwear. Why is it better than what we got? Not really, no. No. It's completely useless compared to what we've got. So thinking, start a fire, get our warmth up a bit. Go with that. Then we can get some sleep, and that'll probably be the end of this episode. Come on. Be interesting to know whether we can actually use those sort of pans for anything. It's like they're right there. Right there. Okay.
Turned out pretty well.
Turned out pretty well. So that gives us a couple of hours of fuel. Might leave it at that. Get some sleep. Less than 1 hour of daylight left, so that would put us through to early morning, I suppose. 10 hours time maybe. Not got a massive calorie store though left, so we might have to eat something first. So I'm thinking, what should we have as a late night snack? Oh, early evening snack, I suppose. Let's go with some stale beef jerky for now. Then in the morning we can have another tasty tin of condensed milk. Although actually the beef jerky reduced our water, which is kind of bad, so we might have to have a tin of pop as well. It's a bit better. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go for sort of 10 hours sleep. That's got to be really good for him, surely. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daylight. So time that right in terms of sleeping through the night. Our, I suppose, survival rate is up a bit higher now, 35%. We are thirsty by the looks of it. But I think we've got another can of pop there that we can have. So that's good. We can get some food in us in regards to the condensed milk. It's good, so we're well fed, fairly warm. If I go to that, how did I get? So that medicant first no, okay, so that's good. I've got no afflictions, so I'm waking up for this next session, for this next day, feeling fairly good. What I might just do is like that. No fuel in the lantern. How do we use the fuel? We've got some lantern fuel somewhere, haven't we? Fairly certain of that. There we go, lantern fuel. How do I add fuel to the lantern? Just place it somewhere. Place it on the table. How do we use this lantern fuel? That's silly. There's no action option. They're all empty. So I'm carrying around 3 empty cans of fuel. That one looks like it's, you know, 0.08 L of 0.5. You see, it looks fairly empty, but maybe if I drop that one. I don't want that. Let's have a look. Is there an option? Reload. Is it reload? Equip light source. Start fire. Let's try reload. Nope. Yeah, reload doesn't seem to be working. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So we'll find that out in the next episode. But for now, we've managed to survive again. Doing okay, I suppose. We made it to day 3. It was a bit touch and go to start with. The beginning of this episode, it was really edgy. But we had a good day walking around that lake. Picked up a few good bits. Managed to get a good night's sleep in us, a bit of food, so I think for the next episode we'll be in a good position to kind of move off again to a slightly different area. If we can remember our route, if we don't find anything, we can find our way back here. At least we've got a bed and fire opportunities there, and hopefully we'll get some food along the way. You never know, we might see some of those corpses lying around as well, like the deer corpses or something like that, or possibly inhuman ones maybe, I don't know. We've got that knife, might be able to gut them with that, and then we've possibly got stuff for fishing and things. But yeah, we'll see. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the thumbs up. If you're liking the series, subscribe and we'll bring you some more. And I'll see you around next time. Thanks. Bye.